What's up everybody, it's your boy Alex, aka Mr. Gaines, back with another video. As you guys can tell by the title of today's video, this video is going to be going in a bit of a different direction. So just going to be giving you guys an update of what I've been up to, where I am currently, and what my plans are for the future. So for any of you guys who have been following me since the beginning, you guys know that the entire purpose of the channel, it's a personal development channel. It was intended to show you guys, my journey of, getting my shoulder surgery, bouncing back, rehab. The plan in the beginning was trying to turn pro as a bodybuilder. That obviously is gone out the window. That's no longer a priority of mine. My entire vision for the channel now is just basically doing whatever I want, showing you guys, some workout routines, diets, some mindset stuff, hopefully some travel in the future, and just helping you guys, just trying to, entertain you guys and just take you guys along on the journey. Like that was the whole mission in the beginning. Obviously, most people's missions with their social media, their YouTube, Instagram, all of that, is basically just to show you guys the best of themselves. And I figured, instead of just showing you guys the good, I would like to show you guys the bad. I'd like to actually take you guys along on the journey, showing you guys where I am currently, so that, you have someone who you can actually relate to, and just trying to be as real as possible, honestly, because there's a lot of fake shit on YouTube and Instagram, and it's even gotten to me lately. So guys, last year when I hurt my shoulder popped out. I was off work for a year. I was depending on friends and family members to help me financially, even physically at times. And it was one of the most humbling, humiliating moments of my entire life. I had all these plans to, get my financial situation right, get back into a good work routine, to really just try to make a fresh start. And for any of you guys who have been on workers' comp before, you guys know it's basically impossible to live off of that. I have a car payment, I have insurance payment, groceries, cell phone bill, all that shit. And it was a challenging time for me in my life. And then after surgery, 4 months after surgery, when I was actually able to, basically get back to my normal functions, I tried to go back to my old job, and unfortunately I couldn't go back. I had actually quit, but it's a complicated story. But my caseworker had advised that if I went with another employer, that any future injuries would not be covered under workers' comp. So as I quit from my old job, I actually tried to reach out to my manager to go back, and basically the day that I quit, they ended up hiring someone else. So I was basically just shit out of luck. After all of that, I ended up taking my social media and my YouTube and Instagram pretty seriously. I tried to start my fitness business. I was doing basically all the things that the guru said to do, which I'm going to share that with you guys in another long form content video. But, just doing everything possible, making content, doing cold and warm reach, posting on my stories, all that stuff. And within a 6-month span, I literally just couldn't get any clients. So I kind of had to come down to planet Earth for a little while and be more realistic per se, and just try to get a regular 9-to-5 job. Since January till now, I've literally only just been now able to find some part-time employment, not even full-time. I've been looking for a sales job in car sales. I tried life insurance, which I said I'm going to share with you guys in the next video. But literally every employer in my city right now, I don't know, I guess it's the economy, definitely the economy, because obviously a lot of you guys are struggling too. But literally just Murphy's Law, nothing really played in my favor. I never really got lucky to get the opportunity to get my in. And basically been only able to get, entry-level cleaning jobs, maybe even retail. I don't have any previous skills besides personal training and nutrition. And, it makes it really difficult to stand out in that niche, especially when you're first just starting out. Building a following is one of the hardest things to do, especially when, you have limited equipment. You're busting your ass trying to get some employment so you can, invest in your setups and, your editing equipment and software and all that stuff. So Definitely been a frustrating process, but like I said, I just wanted to share all this with you guys because I feel like no one's fucking saying this stuff to you. Like, they're not sharing the actual journey, and if they are, I haven't really seen any of it. So I just really want to be transparent and real with you guys about, you know, what I've been experiencing and where I am currently. Now, with that being said, I'm going to be honest with you guys, this video is kind of just a vent sesh for me because honestly, I have so much stuff on my mind. Like, my mind has just been so overcome with like emotions and frustration and this and that. So literally, if you guys want to click off the video at any time, feel free. But I'm gonna let you guys know this is kind of a therapy session for me, just to get all this shit off my chest. Like I said, you know, guys, I'm gonna be honest with you. I've really been struggling lately in, you know, my mental health. You know, my anxiety has been through the roof. You know, I've been feeling down all the time. You know, even just no desire or drive to even wake up in the morning. And that's the most terrible thing, you know. And if any of you guys are like me, which I'm sure a majority of you are, you know, I've been struggling with my mental health on and off since, you know, my late teens to now, you know, from, you know, 19 to 26. It's something that's just having its grasp for so long, and there's no resources out there for young men. And I know, you know, there's a lot of, you know, toxic masculinity out there and, you know, this and that, but like, men really are the most marginalized, I guess you could say. Like, there's not really a whole lot of resources out there, which is also another reason why I started this channel. You know, a lot of the stuff I've learned over the years, you know, I wish I had someone like me when I first started out who had that knowledge to share with me for free, which is why, like I said, I wanted to start this channel. I want to share with you guys what's worked for me, what hasn't, being real, being transparent, just trying to give you guys some tools and some coping mechanisms so that, you know, you can try to straighten your life out. Because guys, like, there's nothing harder than trying to figure your life out. And with that comes frustration, doubt, uncertainty, and, you know, even, you know, struggling with, you know, substance addiction. You know, I've had a pretty negative relationship with alcohol, you know, for a lot of my life. And some of you guys watching this now, you might be like, oh my God, Alex, like, I don't even want to watch this shit. Like, you're just bitching about your life. But like, I'm just literally just trying to be as real as possible with you guys, because I know it's not just me. I know people struggle with porn, they struggle with weed, drugs, alcohol. Like, everybody has their vice: food, video games, gambling. So, I mean, to audibly voice how I'm feeling to you guys, like, it might help one of you guys out a little bit, where you guys can relate. You guys can feel like, you know, I'm not the only one going through this. I'm not the only one who's experiencing this. I'm not the only one who's struggling right now. You know, even people who are, you know, trying to better their life and putting themselves out there, like, even they're in the same situation. So to be able to do that for you guys, it honestly just really means a lot to me. And to be able to have, you know, a platform to speak on where we can just voice our opinions, we can talk to each other, we can rely on each other, we can support each other, you know, we can share our knowledge and our love and just all of that together, man. It just really means a lot to me. Now, I'm going to keep it 100% honest with you guys. I really don't know what YouTube holds for me or the future. But what I can say for you guys is that, like, I don't like cliches. I don't like bullshit motivational posts, because motivation only gets you so far. It's really discipline that, you know, keeps you going, keeps you in the driver's seat. But for you guys, like, I just want you guys, like, if anyone else tells you this, I want you guys to really, I want it to mean something for me. Like, you can never give up on your situation. You can never fucking give in to the circumstance. And I want you guys to always, and I mean always, be extremely proactive about where you are. Like, if I could be honest with you guys for a second, I must have applied for at least 1,000 jobs in the last 6 months. 1,000 jobs, and I've only just now landed something. So, I mean, guys, repos are at an all-time high. Evictions are at an all-time high. People can't pay for their fucking groceries. Our governments are just fucking us over completely. But I want you guys, with that being said, we need to keep the faith. We need to keep faith in our future. We need to have something that we can look forward to. We need to have a compelling future that, you know, makes us want to look forward to getting to that place. And guys, I'll be honest with you, I don't know if that day is going to come for any of us. Like, people say we're in the last days. I don't know if you guys are Christian or whatever. You know, I was raised up in a Christian household. Maybe we are in the last days. But in the meantime, we gotta keep fucking going. We just need to keep if for anything else, we need to keep going for ourselves. And that's the whole thing, is that as hard as it gets, like, we can never give up on ourselves. So guys, I think I'm going to end off this video here now, but what I will say in conclusion is that if you're a young man, or if you're anybody for that matter, I don't care if you're a young man, young lady, whatever. Guys, the best thing that you can do for yourself is just self-invest. And I'm not talking about spending a shitload of money on yourself, but I'm talking about, you know, learning skills that can actually help you earn some income, or potentially help you earn income. And you guys already know already, because you guys are smart. Nothing is guaranteed in life. People talk about, you know, the American dream, or, you know, this and that, but it's not the American promise, right? It's the American dream. So if you guys can just compound daily wins and just constantly self-invest, constantly try to find ways of investing in yourself, you know, and just, it's hard to keep going when you don't see progress, or you don't see the amount of progress that you want to see. And that will discourage anybody, you know. Like, I have 160 videos on YouTube already, and I'm not downplaying the amount of subscribers I have, because I'm grateful for each and every one of you, but my expectation is my invitation for disappointment, you know, because having high expectations of yourself and knowing, maybe seeing something in yourself that no one else sees, or maybe it's just delusion, I don't know. But like I said, when I started this channel, I just thought that it would go a bit differently. That's the whole thing, is that I want to share this journey with you guys. I want to show you guys the hard times, the good times, the ugly times. Like, I want to show you guys everything, because I feel like not a lot of people do that. And it would be nice to have someone who, you know, it doesn't make you feel better about your situation that someone else is struggling, but the fact that there are people out there doing worse than you, like, you could, it sounds so bad, but I think you guys know what I'm trying to say. It's like, yeah, there's people out there doing worse than you, and that doesn't help your situation or make you feel better because someone else is struggling. But it kind of gives you just a sense of peace. It's like, hey man, like, I'm not the only one experiencing this shit, you know, if that makes sense, you know? That's the point I'm trying to make for you guys. But, what I will say is I'm going to continue banging out the videos as much as possible. I'm going to continue investing in myself. I'm never going to fucking give up on me or you guys. I'm always going to be here for you guys. And you guys are going to watch that. Hopefully, you know, within the future, things change drastically. And in this video, there hasn't been a lot of edits. There's no subtitles. It's just raw, real footage that I'm just speaking my mind with you guys. I'm just sharing with you guys my thoughts. And I hope this helped you guys. If it did, please press the like button and subscribe to the channel. And stay tuned for more videos, guys. I love you so, so much. Let's just keep going. I love you guys, truly.